Hi leaders, thanks for watching this week's We Connect. Okay, it's the last week of August. Kids are getting ready to go back to school. It's a super fun time of the year, and I don't know about your classes, but our classes up at Thornton, they were packed out. Lots of kids, lots of families just getting back into the routine of coming back to church. So what a fun and exciting time. And what a great lesson series for the month of August, where kids are learning, why should you do what God says? We should do what God says because God knows what's best for us. So this week, the kids are going to learn the story of Joshua and Caleb as and the spies, the 10 spies. So the kids are learning that they should do what God says even when others don't. Okay, so let's just get started, and I'll tell you what you guys are going to be doing this week in your classes. Okay, so the Make It Fun activity, that's on the pink sheet. This is the lead-in activity that teases the kids into the Bible story. And there's two options. The first option is called Dance to Two, and it's basically a fun version of musical chairs. Only instead of chairs, you're going to have colorful squares of paper that you can scatter around the room, and there's 12 pieces of paper, because in the story Moses sends 12 spies. Okay, so that's the teaser into the story. Okay, so we'll have 12 pieces of paper, and you'll play music, and kids have to stand on a square. Okay, so once the music stops, if they're not standing on a square, they're out, and then you'll take out a piece of paper. But the last time you're going to leave 2 pieces of paper. And then the teaser into it is that we're going to learn about how 10 men didn't trust God, but 2 men did. So that's why you leave 2 squares on the ground. Okay, the other option on the back of the sheet is called I Spy. I think we've all played a game of I Spy where as a leader you're going to look around the classroom and you're going to say, I spy something that's circle. And you might have a couple kids guess. I spy something that's circle and it has numbers on it. What is it? It's the clock. And then the lead-in is today's Bible story is about spies. Let's go listen to it. So that's the I Spy game and the Make It Fun activities. Then you're going to go into your Bible story. Okay, so the Bible story, make sure you have your Bible. If you're a storyteller, make sure you have your Bible open. And we're going to bring back the felts again. The kids love the felt board. This time, there's different silhouettes of the 10 spies, and then Joshua and Caleb are slightly different color. They're gray instead of black spies. So you're going to you'll have your felt board in your room, and you can put up and count with the kids the 10 spies, and then Joshua and Caleb up there, and you can use these fun felt figures to tell your Bible story, okay? So that's the only visuals you'll have are the felts and your flannel board, okay, so tell your Bible story. So then you're going to do your Make It Stick activities. Now this is the craft and the game that retell the Bible story so the kids can go home and tell the story to their parents. So now this time, what they're going to do is they're going to make spy glasses. Okay, so they're just fun little glasses. You're going to have to really review the story because other than the spy glasses, the kids don't really have a Bible story craft to retell the story. So you'll just really want to tell how many spies were they and why did they go to the promised land and things like that. Okay, so you'll have to retell the story as the kids are decorating their spy glasses. So your spy glasses are going to be like this. They're already going to be cut out. The eyes will be cut out. They're going to be punched, and the kids can color them however they want. I made mine fun and crazy. Okay, and then you'll have pipe cleaners, and the pipe cleaners are pre-cut. So all you have to do is after the kids are done, you just put the pipe cleaner through and twist it, and then twist it around their little ears, and they'll have spy glasses to wear. And then you can have them put them on as you retell the story. These ones don't quite fit me. Hopefully they'll fit those little kids. And then if you're pre-K or kinder, the bigger kids, not 2s and 3s at North Glen and not 2s and 3s at Thornton. But you can have the kids put on their spy glasses, and they're going to do a color sheet. It's like this. You can see it. And it has pictures at the bottom, and they try to find the pictures inside the big picture and circle it. If they have time, they can color it. If they don't have time to do it, and I did give you a sample of what it looks like. However, don't let the kids see the sample, because then they'll know where everything's at. And we want them to put on their spy glasses and be able to find the pencil and the crayon and the car coming out of the chimney. So they'll have fun spying out things and playing the spy game. And then you can say, well, what kinds of things did the spies see in the promised land? They saw grapes that were huge. And what else did they see? They saw some scary big people too, huh? But were Joshua and Caleb afraid of the people? No, they weren't afraid of the people. So kind of keep retelling that story as you do these activities. Okay, then there is a game. I love this game because now we're going to, how can we apply it to the kids? So it's another scenario game. And you'll have these first of all, you'll have these shapes. Okay, so there's a blue square and a green square, a red circle and a yellow circle, and you'll simply tape those in the corners of your room. Okay, and then you're going to read these little scenario cards. And your mom takes you to the doctor for a checkup. So should you bravely walk in and do what the doctor says, or should you this or that? It's a this or that thing. Or should you do that? Should you cry and kick and make it hard for your mom to take you to the doctor? So talk it over with the kids, and then you'll say, okay, so who thinks it's the first one that you do brave? Okay, if everyone said brave, let's run to the yellow circle. So they'll have to look around the room and find the yellow circle. So this will be good for 2s and 3s on up, because the 2s and 3s will have fun. You can teach them their shapes and colors. The pre and K, you can make it more interesting by, as soon as you get to the corner, have them say the Bible verse. You can have them crawl to the different shapes or fly to the different shapes. But so the activity is really about talking about these little cards, and also keeping this activity super active for preschoolers, because preschoolers and kindergartners, they love to run, they love to jump, they love to fly around the room. And so we're going to get them super active and super excited and still teach them stuff. So that's the idea for this. Then the memory verse and the make it real. Sometimes this is tricky to add on this week. What I did is, some of the kids finish up their craft earlier than others. And so one of us goes in the corner and sits in a little circle, and we try to do the memory verse and talk to the kids a little bit. And so after their craft, they come to the little circle group. I take 3, 4, 5, 6 of them at a time. We go over the verse. I give them their little sticker, and they need that sticker before they can go get a snack or before they can go play the game or whatever. So that's just one suggestion on how to do the Make It Real. Well, I've had a great fun time this month with making the videos and doing the crafts with the kids. I hope you have too. I hope God spoke to you and maybe convicted your heart a little bit, because I know He has mine on why should we do what He says. We do what He says because His way is perfect, and He knows what's best for me, and He knows what's best for you. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.